Hi guys, you alright? So today is going to be a lot of things. Firstly, hopefully my sound is a bit better. It should definitely be different, but hopefully it sounds a bit better. And that is because today I am going through my Christmas presents. Yes, I realise it is a long time since Christmas. I was working a lot over the Christmas and New Year, so I didn't really have time to stop, and then I've had a few days to recover and rest. But now I'm back, I'm going to show you my presents and also specifically go through the new mic that I've got and give it a bit of a review of what I found so far. Okay, so this is me editing a little while later. Because there was a lot of things to talk about in the video, I didn't properly explain everything, so I think I'm gonna pop in and out every once in a while just so I can explain things properly. But if you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. If you don't enjoy it, give it a dislike, do what you want, I don't care. But don't forget to subscribe and... so that you know exactly when I post a new video. Now back to your scheduled programming. So I think I'm going to start off with this shirt. This was bought for me by my brother and his girlfriend, specifically bought by his girlfriend, which was definitely made clear to me. But it looks quite nice. I haven't even tried it on yet, so there might still be a tag somewhere. But I thought since I haven't tried it on yet, I'm going to go and try it on now. So this is the shirt that's on me. We'll start with the fact that it's from New Look. Love a New Look shirt. Haven't had a New Look shirt in kind of a while, so loving it. It's a short sleeved like button up, and I don't have that many short sleeve button ups in my wardrobe, so definitely a welcome addition to the wardrobe. One thing I do love, it's quite a stretchy material, so even like if it ever got tight, like it's not like I physically can't wear it because it's that tight, like it's kind of stretchy so it's still comfortable. Loving that. Loving the nice little, like, I don't think you can really see on the camera, but it's like polka dots, but they're like not exact dots, they kind of look like coffee beans. Interesting. So I am loving this shirt. Thank you for getting it for me. So let's move on. So the second item I'm going to show is these shoes from Office. Like, they're really nice. They're from my gran, and I went shopping with my gran for them. I did look at another pair that kind of had like tassels around here, but they kind of fit a little bit weird, and other people I was with were kind of against them. So we went for these. I didn't really know what I wanted. Like, I didn't really want for anything or need for anything from my gran. So I was kind of hard to shop for because I didn't really know what I was gonna get. But we settled on these. I think they're quite nice. And if you're watching gran, thanks for these. So next on the shoe front are these pit boots, which are already kind of scuffed. Like, I knew the second I got these, I knew they were going to become work shoes. I've spoken about this, they're from my mum. I've spoken about this with my mum. I literally worn them like every day. As I said, I didn't stop. So I have pretty much worn them every day. They're from River Island. The other shoes were from Office, if I didn't say. So yeah, I love those boots. I haven't had like functioning pit boots in quite a while. Probably like 6 months or so. My old ones got really destroyed. So I love that I've got them back into my life. The next thing I've pretty much worn every day is this parka. So this is from Jack & Jones. I can't really show it very well on the camera. It's kind of like this. I've kind of fallen in love with Jack & Jones recently, and it's definitely perfect for the winter months. It's really warm. So well lined. But yeah, as I said, this is another thing that I literally haven't taken off, been wearing it every day to work, and I love it. I don't know if I already said, but I do have another parka that used to be my everyday coat. I'd literally worn that for like the last year, the entire of 2018. That one's a little bit longer, so this one, I like that it's kind of shorter. I think it's more of my kind of winter coat, because it's like the lining on the other one comes out, so I can wear that in summer, and even though I look crazy in like a heavy parka in the middle of summer, it's totally fine because it's actually a really thin jacket. That one is definitely my winter coat, i.e. that new Jack & Jones one. So now I think we are on to the main event, i.e. probably why most people clicked on this video, because it will say NT1-A review in the title, and that is this. Yes, there is a bit of a ripped label, but I'm kind of glad there is, because I'm pretty sure there was an address on there. Don't worry, there's definitely no address on there anymore. Looks at it to double check. So yes, that is the mic that I'm now using for this video, and I've spent kind of most of the day playing around with it so far. So the first thing I will say about it, it comes with I can't really show you it, just like it's only just slightly off camera, but like I don't want to mess the sound up. So it comes with an XLR and a shock mount and pop shield, and that's great. I needed a new pop shield. If anyone's seen any of my music videos, like what, in the last year or so, You can see that I clearly makeshifted a pop shield out of like a coat hanger and tights, which totally works by the way, but doesn't look the best. You'll probably see all of this in whatever my next music video is. But the first problem I encountered was when I was trying to put the XLR into the mic, like it was really stiff, and it really stressed me out for ages because I didn't want to be too heavy-handed with it because I didn't want to break the mic the second I got it, but I also couldn't be too soft with it because then the XLR literally wasn't going into the mic. So it was really stressing me out, so I've literally just used the XLR that I had for my old mic, which was this, because I'm kind of going to do a comparison. This is the AKG C1000S. That is literally the mic that has served me for like probably 5+ years. So I used the XLR that I had with that one before because I'm probably not going to use it as much now. I do still have the Rode XLR, but I think I've got a setup that I'm happy with now. So yes, what I want to do is a bit of a comparison. So what I did earlier just before this video, I recorded myself singing with the Rode NT1-A and the AKG C1000S right next to each other. So I was recording exactly the same thing at the same time, just two different mics, just as a comparison from what I have been using to where I'm going to. So what I'm first off going to do is I'm going to play you a little clip from both. I'm going to use the same clip just so it's totally fair, and there's no editing on this, no EQs, no reverb, literally just the raw sound.
Of the life that's inside him, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds him to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in his eyes. Of the life that's inside him, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds him to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in his eyes.
So I don't know what any of this is going to sound like. I mean, most people that watch these videos watch on an iPhone. Obviously, you might be watching on something that's not an iPhone, but most people do. So the test really is when I go and listen back to all of it on an iPhone, because that's what I do once I've uploaded a video. I'll go and listen to it on my phone just to check what the audio sounds like. And my problem was before that the AKG mic I was using, it kind of made my voice sound a bit tinny. Obviously, it's like a medium diaphragm condenser. So now I've gone to a large diaphragm condenser. Hopefully it's picking up more of the lower frequencies in my voice and not just the higher end. And from when I've been playing around so far, it does seem like that's kind of the case. So what I think I'll now do is also show you the same two clips, but with a bit of EQ on, a bit of reverb, and I'll put the track in as well. Full disclosure, I am going to use like the same EQ just to make sure it's fair. I know I probably wouldn't normally do that EQ in two different mics exactly the same. It's probably not normal, but like just to be fair to both mics, I'm gonna put exactly the same effects on both of them, just to give them a fair comparison.
And then he'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside him, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds him to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in his eyes. And then he'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside him, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds him to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in his eyes.
And so as I've said, the real test in this is probably going to be once I upload it and I play it on my iPhone, because that's generally how I test the sound quality. Most things generally sound fine on my iMac, and then when I go and put them on my phone, I'm like, this sounds very different. So I may do an update on this review, so if you want to see that or potentially want to see that, you can subscribe. And another thing I might do, because I used that Sarah Bareilles song in that, I might do a full version of that cover because I'm quite enjoying that song right now. So there's another reason for you to subscribe. What I might also do, if I do have any thoughts on this through editing, I know I've said like my iMac generally sounds fine and it's when it goes onto my phone that it doesn't sound fine. If I don't think it sounds fine, editing me will probably come back some point soon and be like, hey, yeah, this is different. So I am back. I think I still can't really tell what chatty videos are gonna sound, like how different they're gonna sound. Definitely not until I've listened to it on my iPhone. But I think listening back to the vocal clips, there's a couple couple things that are a bit obvious. When they had no effects on them, I think there was a massive difference. Like between the two mics, I think the NT1-A is clearly better and it sounded really better, and that was no effects on them. The clips that did have effects on them, I'm not sure, even though I was trying to be fair by putting the same effects on them, I'm not sure if it was fair, because in a real life situation you'd react to the sounds and how the different mics work, and I probably would have mixed them differently, but had I done that I might have ended up making them sound pretty similar anyway, so they would have sounded like there was no difference. So generally I think the new mic is better, but there is still proof to be seen on that. So if you want to see an update on this, and maybe that'll take time, but if you do want to see it, subscribe, let me know in the comments, and I'll get back to whatever else I was saying. But also, if you've got any thoughts on those comparisons, like which sounded better to you on whatever device you're listening on, do let me know in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up, and if you want to watch another video just like this one, there's a couple right over there that you can watch right now, and a subscribe button below me that you should click, because I post new videos all the time. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know exactly when, and I'll see you soon.